This time around we might do a bit on the VC. Let's have a look. Right, I'll lift this old girl up and whip the back wheels off her and see if we can get these rear brakes done. Sounds like a plan. Have a bit of a dig around in the back here and see what we've got. Shoes and drums, I imagine. So they're our rear shoes anyway. The new rear drums. Lovely. Okay. Okay, that's it off the drum. Alright, so that, there's our rear drums and shoes. We've got cylinders in here. All this stuff was supplied when Gary brought the car over. We brought all the gear over with it. What have we got there? New fuel pump. This one. Oh, that's our carburetor, I think, is it? Packing jobs? Yeah, that's our carburetor. So that's the single barrel. It's done up. Ray Cook again. Does great work. What else? Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Wheel cylinders. Beautiful. I'll just make sure they're the right ones. No, they're wheel bearing kits. Alright, so they're for the front. Should have read the box, shouldn't I? So they can go back in there. I've got rebuilt. Oh, master cylinder. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh, engine mount. Okay. Gearbox mount. Outside engine mount. Beautiful. And some Bosch bits, which would be what? Rear wheel brake cylinder. Beautiful. The fronts or the rears. Lovely. They're the fronts. Alright, beautiful. That's them ones. Hopefully these ones will be the rears, which they are. Beautiful, lovely. Alright, we've got all new wheel cylinders, that's what I want to know. I've just got to order some new front shoes for her. I'll go and do that right now. And we'll have all new brakes ready to go. Okay, got the wheels off the old girl, up in the air. I love them wheels. I only just realised again they're genuine US races. Stamped on the inside, and yeah, nice rims for an early val. Very cool. Anyway, we'll get these brakes stripped off it and whack some new ones on. Sweet. All right, we'll get some brakes off this old girl, I suppose. This one, look, the self-adjusters come adrift, that little self-adjusting cable that locks the lever up and down. It happens quite a lot. It sits over that little channel in there and it just pops out. Right, what do you do, you know? Anyway. Up there where we can get a grip on him. Okay, get them two off. There's the little loop that the bloody cable goes over to run your self-adjuster. There's your self-adjusting cable. It's a little cable that runs this lever up and down. Keep going. Which way? There we go. off like that. Get rid of that spring and that self-adjuster setup. The adjuster itself. So that's the little cable. So the little cable hooks onto here, and theoretically every time your brakes open up too far, it'll push your adjuster down a clip and wind it open. So that's how they work. That's the cable. Yeah, so your cable goes in there, your return spring goes in there on the other side, and that's how it sits, like so. Put our handbrake in it. Oh, so that's that side stripped apart. We'll give him a clean up, pull the wheel cylinder out, blow the lines through with some brake cleaner or something like that, and go from there. Sweet. Put them out, get all that stuff clean up. We'll be good to rock and roll. Put the handbrake lever on the other one. One down. Right, stripped all the rear brakes off the big girl. Gonna knock the wheel cylinders off now. But, in the process, discovered that those rear shackle bushes aren't real good. You look at that bottom one on the left side there on the screen, and she split altogether. So we're now going to drop all that out and drop the springs out, do all the shackle bushes as well while we're going. Beautiful. So I'm just cleaning the backing plate up in the ute, getting ready for the new gear to go in. And you could go and buy, you know, $15 can of brake cleaner if you wanted to. But I've found a little paintbrush and a bit of cheap methylated spirits actually does a better job. Get in there with your paintbrush and you can clean it right up, and away you go. And it's cheaper, so good value. Just buggering around here too, I realised she didn't have the, doesn't have the boot on the clutch arm there, so there's none on it. So I just went and dug through the stash and found one with a boot, found the spring retainer for it. We'll swap them over and put that one in and seal the hole up in the firewall. Beautiful. Okay, we've had our second engine turn up. Here she is here, an auto on the back, looks holus bolus. I like to see them like that. It means they've come out of a running car. If you find them with everything stripped off them, it means they've been pulled out for an engine change. Well, that's what I find anyway. It means it was rooted. When you find them complete holus bolus like that, job light, it means they come out of a running car that was wrecked. You know, how do I put it? So if it didn't have all that gear on it, it could very well be an exchange that was swapped over. But because it's got everything still on it, means the car was scrapped and the motor was just pulled out and put in the shed because it was a good dog, big chance. So we'll have a look at this one later on, get her fired up and comp test it. We don't need the auto or anything like that, but we'll see what we can get cracking. We've had this thing turn up too, so we'll hear a little bit more from that later on. Anyway, we'll get back into the ute. Okay, just taking that flexible line off. Before I put the wheel cylinders on, I like to flush the lines. So I've just got a can of brake cleaner. We'll see what the colour of that coming out of there. Anyway, that we'll clean that out. I'll get some compressed air down there, and should be good to have wheel cylinders put on. Then a bit of compressed air to clean the rest out. When you've got two hands, put your finger over the hole where the flexible hose goes in so it blasts all the way through to the other side. So nice thing you see there, quite a bit of crap's come out of the line. You can see that, if you can see there close enough, see that stuff? That's a build up from the inside, on the inside of the brake line. So At least we've cleaned a bit of that crap out so it doesn't go into our wheel cylinders. And we'll just give him a hit with a bit of brake clean now and he'll be good to go. Okay, just going to swap over the handbrake lever. It's just a matter of opening up that little clip and taking it out and putting it in the new shoe. One thing to note, always remember you've got a leading and a trailing shoe. So note the position of the lining on that one and the position of the lining on the next one. So your trailing shoe's high on the top and your leading shoe's low on the top. As a rule, just something to remember. Anyway, we'll swap this over. There we go, swapped him over, ready to go. Cool. Another thing you should always check when you're stuffing around with your rear brakes is how good your handbrake cable is. If it's free, if it's moving, if it isn't, do something about it. I probably should have done this before I put the shoe on, but me being me, I went, oh yeah, handbrake, after I put the shoe on. But this one wasn't moving. It was very tight, but a bit of WD-40, a bit of working with the pliers, made him free as a daisy again. Alright, we're good to go. Beautiful. We'll get these shoes on. Alright, so that's got that one all back together, new wheel cylinder and everything in it, cleaned the lines out, fitted the new flexible line. We'll just, I'll leave the plastic there hooked on it until I'm ready to go, until I flush out the other line, then we'll hook him up. I don't want to flush the line that runs from there to the front, so we'll give that a good clean out and hook him up. We'll now get this adjusted and put this brand new brake drum on here and she'll be good to go. Beautiful. Okay, he's on. He's all adjusted up. Beautiful. Looking good. Okay, that's the other side put together. We'll get him adjusted up and get this drum on him. He'll be good to go. Well, that's about it for the rear stoppers on the old girl. New shoes, new drums, new flexible line under there. We'll work on getting these springs out now and putting some new bushes in them. Sweet as. Love it when a plan comes together. Right, that's where she's at. So once again, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. All helps out. Like the video, share it around, drop a comment, and have a good one. Cheers. We got this lot. All still doing well. Hey, gotta love it. They grow so quick. It's unreal. Anyway, back to work.